begins our journey to...
We are driving down Elm Street. We just packed all our shit and we're going somewhere. I don't know.
We're going to the mall.
Go to the mall. Get some stuff. Soundtrack is pretty good. Yeah, I don't know.
Alright, now the adventure begins. What?
What are you doing?
I'm thinking about... So now we go to Panucci's for the
Living's Best Bar Comic and other assorted awards. I am nominated for Best Joke of the Year and Best New Comic, despite having done it for 3 years. So yeah.
So this will be a really interesting shit show of sorts.
Your winner, your 2014 New Hampshire Comedy Award for Best New Comic. Ryan Bourassa. Ryan Bourassa. You did not get to tell any of your jokes, but congratulations. I will say, let me say a nice word about you. Ryan Bourassa is a guy who's been coming here for what, almost 3 years now? I thought you were waving away the praise. It was just a fly. But for 3 years now, worked and has really won the crowd over. You earned it. Congratulations, Ryan Bourassa. Best New Comic 2014.
Boston. It's an open mic. My companion here is somewhat ill and very serious looking. The worst drive through Boston. I mean, I've never driven through Boston, but that was pretty fucking awful. What do you think, Ryan?
I think everyone who drives a car in Boston is a fucking cunt. And you're very mean because you wouldn't let me in.
And apparently,
you should have let me in because I'm a really nice person.
I think all the pedestrians also want to die.
Now we're surrounded by ducks.
Oh.
Cheers. Can you hear me? Yes. I'm not a very loud guy, so I'm sick. So it's nice to be here. I don't know why I do this. I don't like talking to people.
Ryan went up. He was very sick. They disinfected the mic after he went up. But I think they liked it. We will be back there next week probably because I don't know of any other open mics on Tuesdays.
I don't know if I'll have to because I'm famous now. Now that I performed at Cheers.
Oh yeah.
I have an agent.
And that everyone knows his name. But
Right.
and now we walk back to the car to find another place to sleep.
Hello.
Hello. What are we gonna do today, hon?
Well, it's Wednesday, September 3rd, and we are going to go to the Comedy Studio for the first time. I've never been there before. Not to perform. Apparently you have to see 3 shows and then read a pamphlet and then talk to the guy who runs it.
Yeah.
So we're going to get our first show under our belt. And tonight my buddy Paul Landwehr will be performing, so we're going to go hang out with him. And then tomorrow, same thing, only Pete Holmes will be performing, allegedly. So we're excited about that. And then Friday, same thing. So no performing for the next couple days. Just going to the Comedy Studio to get those 3 shows under my belt. Then I'll get the pamphlet, and then I'll see if I can get time at the studio. So that I can prove all those people wrong, that I'm not funny enough to be a resident comic, because everyone tells me that I should do it. But we'll see.
All right.
I'm excited.
Our next performer, you may know from the introduction I started a little while ago. He is not as well dressed as the act that will follow him after. Let's welcome Paul Landwehr.
Ryan Bourassa, everybody.
Ryan Bourassa. It's recording now, so.
Bud Light, because I'm always drinking.
That's all this
Oh,
is.
he's gone.
We just got out of the Comedy Studio just to catch a show. And now we're heading to the Buren in hopes that I can get some stage time.
No, we're good.
It's video.
We're good. We're good.
That's totally staying in the video.
Yeah, we're keeping that one. Yeah,
Okay.
so Buren, Ryan is sick. This will be interesting. How about that?
We just left the Buren. It was a competition, so I didn't have a chance to do time, but maybe we'll come back another time.
Yeah.
I feel weird.
Yeah. It's only weird because
Still very sick.
it's only, oh look, it's less weird now that we know that dude was just audibly listening to whatever on his phone. What?
That fucking guy.
Fucking guy. Well, that was fun. I mean, like, the show was okay, right?
Yeah.
It was in the middle of a
it's-
competition, so
it's
that was weird.
It's incredibly weird to me that I've been doing this for this long, and I started in Boston, and I see people that I used to do shows with, and I'm like, oh, I know him, and they have no idea who I am.
Yay.
Yay! Comedy is so friendly.
Super awkward. Alright, good night.
Hey. We are outside the Comedy Studio, or right down the block from it. To my left. Unnecessary details. Anyway, soon we're gonna see Pete Holmes perform, which we're really excited. I would really love to meet him, but
Hopefully we can, we'll see.
he's super famous, so who knows.
Yeah, it's kind of a big deal right now.
I wrote Pete an email like a month
Oh
ago
god. On Facebook.
on Facebook. I don't know if he checks his Facebook or not. He saw the message and he never got back to me. So it'd be really great if I could make it weird with him tonight and be like, Pete,
Why didn't you
I
respond?
thought you were a man of the people. I wouldn't. I'd feel like too much of an asshole. I love him so much. I would like to hug him.
Okay. Well, hopefully one of us gets a hug from him, but I am definitely going to call him Mr. There you go. Mr. Plainview if I ever do get to see him in person.
Yes, we're going to do There Will Be Blood references because we know it's his favorite movie.
It's so
and
cheesy.
Paul,
It's my favorite movie as well.
Paul
so.
Thomas Anderson's my favorite director, so
one
I
thing
love
we-
all the things he does. So, you know. I drink your milkshake.
I drink it up.
I drink it up.
Okay. So, we got to meet Pete. And
Let's meet Pete Holmes and Chris Thayer.
Yeah, it was really
I
nice.
gave Pete a big hug. And I made it weird with him.
I feel like I made it a little weird because I was like, I feel so small when I
We both
stood
made
next
it
to him.
Pretty weird.
And he's like, I'm sorry.
Yeah. He's a very nice guy. Very tall.
Very, well, you know,
Very huggable.
very much
Very
so.
huggable guy. Didn't hug Jim Jeffries when I met Jim Jeffries.
Oh.
But
Well,
he's not very
Pete's
huggable.
very huggable.
Yeah.
I'll give him that.
So yeah, the show was amazing. That's my second show that I've seen at the Comedy Studio, and tomorrow we're gonna be right back here seeing more shows so that I can see my 3 shows in a row.
I definitely won't be as excited and nervous as I was today.
I don't know who's on the lineup tomorrow. I think Matt Kona's in it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure. Yeah, it was really great seeing Pete Holmes, considering most of the time we only hear his voice because you listen to his podcast all the time.
Yeah, and hopefully we could see him again in LA in the future.
Yeah. Chris Thayer was a very nice young man.
Yeah, you guys
He's a very
talked.
strange boy,
He's-
to quote Pete.
he seems normal.
God, I feel like such a loser. Yeah, I can quote a bunch of shit from Pete Holmes, sure.
Well, we just quoted There Will Be Blood.
We seriously stood.
That's all we did.
Stood there and quoted "There Will Be Blood" just to see if we can get an inch of a smile out of his face.
And I did. I got one.
He seems like a very normal guy, and he's very nice. I feel like I'm reviewing a restaurant.
Well, we can be done now if you want.
We should be done now.
Okay, well, good night, everyone.
Bye.
It's wicked thundering and storming, kid. Ryan's just being a water person.
This is terrifying.
I tried to do handstands for you. I tried to do headstands for you. Every time I fell on you, yeah. Every time I fell, I tried to do handstands for you. But every time I fell for you, I'm permanently black and blue. Permanently blue for you.
So yesterday for day 6, Ryan and I went to Walmart.
I tried to do handstands for you.
And then we went over to our friend Samantha's house and hung out in New Hampshire. And now today is day 7 and we stopped at a gas station and decided to try our luck with some scratchy tickets. We spent $3 on it, so we'll see how that goes. 3s look like 5s all over all the time. $1! So we got $3 back. We started with $3, went through all these, now we're down to nothing. The highest we got was $6. So clearly we're living in a lap of luxury. Now we're on our way to Boston. Just do it for like a solid 5 minutes.
I grabbed some frozen strawberries so I could ice your bruising knees. But frozen things, they all unfreeze, and now I taste like all those frozen strawberries I used to chill your bruising knees. Hot July ain't good to me.
I'm in Harvard with my friends. Say hi, guys. This is Elliot. This is Julie. Woo!
Sorry.
We're walking around while Ryan's at the studio, and we're at Habit.
My knees for you, got holes in my new jeans for you, got pink and black and blue for you, for you.
Man, how deep.
Hey friends, so big news. I was just accepted in the second round of the Montreux Comedy Festival, which is the biggest comedy festival in all of Europe. It's in Sweden. I'm up against 64 other comics. Only 4 are going to be accepted out of the 64. I would greatly appreciate your vote. Renee will provide the link to this. It could be potentially life-changing if I do get accepted. They give you a plane ticket, they fly you there, free food, free hotel, and obviously the biggest deal, you get to perform at the largest comedy festival across the lake. So please vote for me. It would mean a lot to me. That's it. Thanks a lot.
All right, let's bring up the next comic, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for the very funny Mr. Ryan Bourassa.
Spending a lot of time in Boston, I realized that they're all cunts. They're very unpleasant people. I hate Boston so much. I mean, the comics are nice, and there's definitely nice people there, but it's a lot of really angry people, like, for no reason, and all this Irish pride and sort of shit. Like, people ask me all the time if I'm Irish. I don't fucking know, and I don't care either. Like, who gives a shit? And it's like you're driving, and I swear, Boston is trying to break my car and give me an anxiety disorder, because it's such a terrible place. Like, who would have guessed that years and years of racism and homophobia would have resulted in Boston, which I thought was strange because they were like the first state to pass gay marriage, but they have like this, like, you walk down the street, you can just see a guy who's like, everything's queer, like in that stupid accent, like, oh, that's queer, that's queer, that's queer, you're queer. And then it starts dawning on me, like, oh, maybe that's how it happened. Like, maybe that's why they passed gay marriage first. The guy walked around and he's like, that's queer, you're queer. Am I queer? I think I'm queer. We should not care about this. And they passed gay marriage. I wish I could have seen the process of that.
Hello. Today is what?
Day 8.
Day 8, which it means it's September 8th. And tonight we are going to Sally O'Brien's to tell 3 minutes of jokes, which I think is the shortest amount of stage time I've ever had, aside from when I had to do like one joke on stage in like a competition. So I don't know, I'm looking forward to it. There'll be friends there, so
There will be.
probably.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, I am not interesting, so, and this is taking a lot longer than I wanted it to, And now we are at 1 minute. Bye.
So Ryan and I went to Walmart, and it was the worst Walmart either of us had like pretty much ever been to. So we ended up going to AutoZone. Where this guy put in the headlights, which was really nice, but he put them in lopsided. So we're gonna fix that later. We ended up changing our venue to the Green Dragon, and hopefully Ryan can get a spot on the open mic there. That's about it. Right now we're just hoping for the best. Other than that, I think you should check out Charlie the Chowderhead. Charlie Chowderhead. Entering Boston. I hope I got that on camera. It's really hard to do this. Okay, now we're just gonna walk these wonderful cobblestone streets. Oh, it's Scrooge. That's totally. Oh wait, no, that's an old. Is that? I can't tell if it's an old lady or if it's Scrooge. There's a cool sculpture. There's an amazing moon. There's some awesome buildings. There's this guy.
This gentleman won Best Joke of the Year, I believe, I read. Yeah. Best New Comic, word is out, and we have him here at the Green Dragon. Please join me in welcoming Ryan Bourassa. And I think I messed that up, so Ryan B, everybody.
Alright guys, let's get weird.
So we just left the Green Dragon. It went pretty well. The microphone cut out a lot, so I had to kind of repeat myself over and over again. But I had a lot of fun. It was really nice audience.
It just did really well. I think he helped liven up the audience a lot. And now we're gonna go back home, and we'll probably come back to this venue again because the host.
Back home at our truck stop.
Yeah, the host here was really, really nice, and I'm, you know, it's a pretty good room. Yeah, he definitely did well. So yeah. What else? What?
Nothing.
Okay. Good night.
Oh hey, didn't see you there. Hi, I'm Ryan. Anyway, so tonight is Tuesday. It's the 9th. We're only 10 days away from my birthday, people. We're going to the Stadium Sports Bar to watch the local documentary with Justin Petru and Louis Rosselli and a bunch of other friends of mine called We Bombed on a Train. So we're going to see that at 8 o'clock, and then we're going to stick around to after the show. There's a comedy show, so I'll be performing there. It's hosted by Sean Carter. I also just submitted to the Boston Comedy Festival, so they have my money now.
Woo!
And my submission video is 1 second over the allowed duration, so I'm a little nervous. But yeah, I'm really excited. I hope I am accepted into the festival because I've always wanted to do it. So, yeah, we're leaving now.
All right.
Roll your window down. I got things to say. My name is hard.
All right, so we just left Stadium Sports Bar.
The documentary was very good.
Yes, it was.
It had a lot of very funny people in it. But the open mic was canceled.
It was canceled.
And it's kind of a little upsetting. And we just left, and a guy walked up to me and he's like, "You were very funny tonight." And I was like, "What are you talking about? I didn't do anything." And he's like, "In the documentary." He confused me for Nick Ortolani. I'm sure I'm saying.
Who I'll pop in a picture of Bryce Darby right here.
No, don't put the actual picture of the real
Okay, fine.
Yeah, so that was something. We're leaving.
So, I'm sorry we didn't make a bunch of daily videos recently. We were in New Hampshire and we were waiting for Ryan to finish shooting the short film that he was in called Bingo, which it did finish, and it got submitted and accepted into the Snob Film Festival, which is also, I mean, it's short for slightly north of Boston. So, yay, right? That'll be screening next month, in November, I think the 9th through the 12th. I might be wrong, it might be like 7th through the 9th, I don't know. I'll let you know. Anyway, we spent a good portion of our time in New Hampshire playing on our 3DSs. And then we went to some stores.
Kill me. Do fake fruit?
We drove around. And now we're here. Tonight is the 19th? Yeah, the 19th. And Ryan went to the Comedy Studio and he talked to the owner, the lovely Rick Jenkins, and Rick actually invited him to do another show on next Sunday. So that's great. And I don't know what's going to happen this week, and I have no idea what's in store, but I will film more. I promise. I promise. Bye.
Hey everybody, it's September 15th, Monday, day 15, but I'm recording this for the wrap-up of day 14 yesterday. Yesterday was really fun. We went to Francis Birch's 30th birthday.
Paul Landwehr. Drinking Bud Light.
I count that as low.
Ryan Bourassa.
I've been friends with assholes my whole life.
Doesn't even know.
One of the things that...
And we did a roast.
How are you my hairiest friend and my baldest friend at the same time? When you go to the barber, are you like a little bit off the sides? And the barber's like, that's all there is, man. I don't know. Francis is all about the power of threes. He has 3 kids, 3 dogs, and 3 jokes.
I'm not saying that Francis's jokes are old and lack substance, but if I had to compare his jokes to something, I'd compare them to his hair. Because it lacks substance. If you've ever seen my act, I talk about depression quite a bit, and I've been to a few psych hospitals because I'm a lunatic, I guess, and I get very sad. And truth be told, when I was in the hospital, Francis was one of the few people to call me, even though we weren't really friends at the time. And I do a lot of anti-religious material as well, and we've always managed to be able to get along just fine, even though I'm a liberal queer and he's a tough gangbanger. But we get along fine, and it's a perfect example of a good friendship that even if you have different opinions, you get along just great. And I love him and I respect him. He's a very hard-working guy. Happy birthday, buddy. Thank you.
Give it up to Ryan, everybody. I like how at the end when everyone says how much they love Francis, it's usually very awkward because none of us practice being nice.
Somebody still tell this guy to stop smoking. I've never heard him do his long punchlines. You feel like you're gonna eat in the face. I think you're gonna have like a heart attack because this guy can barely speak. You really can. I can't even speak.
Paul, it's so great to see Paul. Paul's great. Paul, it's so good to see you with a smile on your face and not doing push-ups to push away the anxiety. Ryan Bourassa is here. Let's give it up for Ryan Bourassa and that 5 minutes he had. Ryan must have been a bitch of a commute, huh? Nope, just parked the home and walked in, so that's good. Ryan's doing a new road documentary you can see on Facebook. That's going to be awesome. He'll be at Pine Street tomorrow for it. Matt's here. He's taking time out of his day of being just so awesome to be here. I'm glad Matt can stop being awesome for the 5 minutes that he was up here because he wasn't awesome at all. But it's great because Matt has done some amazing things. Matt's won the best New England best bar comic. His baby arm joke is one joke of the year. Have you guys heard of any of those? No. I guess I'm wrong then. Good. Guys, I'm all done with this. I'm going to have a few more beers and then let's have a good time. Guys, thank you very much for coming here tonight.
Francis Birch, everybody. Happy birthday, Francis. We love you. Thank you so much for watching our show.
Just take it. Yeah, there he is. All right, come on, guys.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
Ryan Bourassa. Moving on. He's moving on. He's on the Eugene Merman tour, and I'm still in my parents' guest bedroom, but I think things are looking up.
And then later on, I got to perform for the first time at the Comedy Studio.
That's performer. Oh, very excited about this young man. First time here, right? One of those guys. I've been hearing great things about him playing all over New England. First time here at this Comedy Studio. Let's welcome Ryan Bourassa.
One time she asked me to do a very kinky thing. She asked me to put my penis in her ear, which I thought was strange, so I did it. And I asked her how it felt. I'll never forget what she said. She said, "What?" Got a dick in my ear, sweetheart. You're gonna have to speak up. That's a lot funnier than this joke. Guys, I'm Ryan Bourassa. Thank you very much. Have a good night.
Punchline. Oh, Ryan? High five.
And Eugene Merman stopped by.
Let's welcome home Mr. Eugene Merman. Hi, everybody. Oh, boy.
And I was told that I did very well. So, yeah, we'll have a video out about day 15 later. I don't know. Renee told me to re-record this. I'm really bad at being a person and talking. This is probably not good enough. But hey, look at that sky. Really makes you think that, you know, God is watching down on us. I'm gonna go now. See you later, bye. Hey everybody, this is my third time recording this. Yesterday, day 15, we went to Sally O'Brien's.
Next up, everybody please welcome Ryan Bourassa. Did I mispronounce the name?
Today, day 16, we're about to leave to go to the stadium.
Alright, if you had to be missing one of these two things, would you rather have no teeth or no thumbs? Ryan, I'm going to give you no teeth. Mike, you have no thumbs. You can choose whether you go first or second.
I will go first.
Okay, go. You have 1 minute. Go ahead.
All right, it might be very difficult for me to hold the microphone seeing as I have no thumbs right now, but if you can hear me, I can enunciate and alliterate clearly. So I don't really need thumbs to do this, you know. So all I need is my teeth. We both have our tongues, but you've got like, how much time do we have left?
30 seconds.
You've got 30 seconds to pull out all your teeth to do this, man. I don't know. I'm not going to use my thumbs for this. Is he going to use his teeth for this? How committed to his debate is he?
Ryan, 1 minute.
My argument is very short. We both look like vagrants, and frankly, it's very difficult to get around the country when you're a vagrant if you don't have thumbs. But it's very easy to get around the country if you don't have
Mike, you have 30 seconds if you dare.
Other than that, nothing else has been happening. Just getting right back into the grind of doing open mics. And that's it. So, see you later.
Hey, so, day 19, day 20, and day 21. I have yet to upload any videos for that, so this is those videos. Yeah, I'm keeping that. So day 19 was actually Ryan's birthday. We ended up going to the comedy studio, which I have no video of, but I do have video of Ryan looking really fucking sharp.
Pete Holmes is on the show. Not at the studio. I'm doing a fake character.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm doing my Conan from the 50s.
And yesterday, day 20, absolutely nothing happened because money is a bit tight right now. Yay! So today, day 21, nothing much else has really happened. I saw a lot of people in jerseys today. I tried to record them inconspicuously. And then I got to watch one of the people that worked at McDonald's do pretty much nothing. That was fun. Because this video isn't actually that interesting or as interesting as our other videos, I'm going to leave you with 2 interesting facts about comedians you give a shit about. Fact number 1. Dimitri Martin would actually play music behind his guitar playing on his Comedy Central specials, so that way Comedy Central couldn't edit his sets. Neato, I know. Another fun fact, Louis C.K. actually dropped his management agency because they asked Joe Rogan to apologize to Carlos Mencia for outing him as a joke thief. So, that's really respectable, right? God, I'm just not thrilled anymore. Anyway, tomorrow we're gonna go to Manchester. I think it'll be nice.
hopefully we get something interesting to happen. Bye.
Don't ever smell marijuana.
Best part, ready?
Not even once.
You can't put that online.
Put that online. I'm so tired.
Mr. Kirk, Dexter's in school. I'm afraid he's not, Miss Fishmore. Dexter's truancy problem is way out of hand. The Baltimore County School Board have decided to expel Dexter from the entire public school system. Mr. Kirk, I'm as upset as you to learn Dexter's truancy, but surely expulsion is not the answer. I'm afraid expulsion is the only answer. It's the opinion of the entire staff that Dexter is criminally insane.
So, I like going to malls. Have you ever been to a mall? I don't do crowd work.
That boy needs therapy. Psychosomatic. That boy needs therapy. You're psychosomatic. That boy needs therapy. Lying down on the couch? What does that mean? You're a nut. You're crazy in the coconut. What does that mean? That boy needs therapy. I'm gonna kill you. That boy needs therapy. Granny Kazoo, let's have a chew. Now when I count 3. That boy needs therapy.
He was white as a sheet.
Next comic coming to the stage, good friend of mine. Me and him started in Manchester. He performs all over, making a statement in Boston right now. Let's hear for the very fine Mr. Ryan Bourassa.
Woo!
I worry about, like, take your time. I worry a lot about things that, like, legit don't matter, like things that could never actually happen to me in my life. Like, I spend a lot of time thinking, like, oh man, what if I'm in a situation where I have to ask a Chinese musician to lay down some tracks? That'd be uncomfortable for everybody. Because they built our railroads. And track is another word for a song on a CD. Anyway.
Psychosomatic. That boy needs therapy. You're psychosomatic. That boy needs therapy. Lying down on the couch? What does that mean? You're a nut. You're crazy in the coconut. What does that mean? That boy needs therapy. I'm gonna kill you. That boy needs therapy. Granny Kazoo, let's have a chew. Now when I count 3. That boy needs therapy.
He was white as a sheet.
And he also made false teeth.
Can you think of anything that talks other than a person?
A bird? Yeah.
This is just. Da, 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 da. Oh, look at that. Hi, Marley. Hi, Ryan.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Marley. Happy birthday to you.
All right, are you ready? No, wait.
Oh, actually,
wait.
sorry, I did my correct this time.
That's the
really
one.
late. You're ruining it.
So next up is a really funny guy, a friend of mine. He's leaving for LA really soon, so this is a really special show. So everybody give a big round of applause to Ryan Bourassa.
Like, I'm also a really paranoid guy. I'm very paranoid about a lot of things. Like, I think the only reason I'm alive to this day is because I thought the other sperm might have been chasing me.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off!
That was authentic. All right, so I am with Preston,
Sam.
and Paul. I'm going to tell them a joke, and if they like it, they'll give me a cigarette. So, it's a dirty joke.
Awesome. Can't wait.
The joke is I dated a kinky girl once. One time she asked me to put my penis in her ear. I thought that was strange, so I did it. When I asked her how it felt, she said, "What?" I think that deserves a cigarette. That's fucking awesome. She said, "What?"
This next comedian come to the stage. We started comedy at the same place in Manchester, and he is on a road trip. He's traveling all around the country. He's going to be going to Chicago pretty soon. Very happy to have him here. He's one of my good friends. It's here for Ryan Bourassa, everybody.
Alright, so this is drastically weirder than what I'm used to. Let's just say that you guys aren't my demographic, really.
Your next performer, everybody. Your next performer is just near and dear to my heart. He's like a comedy younger brother to me, although he's older. And he's originally from New Hampshire, and he's been killing New Hampshire for years. And then he's been down in Boston for like the last month and a half, and he keeps a daily video blog of his life living in Boston doing comedy here and the contrast. Please welcome to the stage, Ryan Bourassa.
Public bathrooms freak me out. I hate using public bathrooms. I'm always terrified of using a urinal and having another man stand next to me, and then maybe he'll turn his head and say, "Hey, nice penis." And that's not what stresses me out. What stresses me out is that I'll be polite and say thank you.
Alright, so, day one of our travel.
Today we drive 14 hours to Chicago. Also, my beard is gone, and I'm very upset about it.
It'll be back in like a day. One whole day.
So yeah, I'm resetting the mileage, and 7 hours of driving for me, then 7 hours of driving for her.
Lots of driving.
It's gonna be fun.
Woo!
Is Dexter ill? Is Dexter ill today?
Mr. Kirk, Dexter's in school.
I'm afraid he's not, Miss Fishball. Dexter's truancy problem is way out of hand. The Baltimore County School Board have decided to expel Dexter from the entire public school system.
Mr. Kirk, I'm as upset as you to learn Dexter's truancy, but surely expulsion is not the answer.
I'm afraid expulsion is the only answer. It's the opinion of the entire staff that Dexter is criminally insane. Insane.
That boy needs therapy. Psychosomatic. That boy needs therapy. Purely psychosomatic. That boy needs therapy. Lying down on the couch? What does that mean? You're a nut. You're crazy in the coconut. What does that mean? That boy needs therapy. I'm gonna kill you. That boy needs therapy. Granny Gazoo, let's have it, you. Now when I count three. That boy needs therapy.
He was white as a sheet.
And he also made false teeth.
Avalanche is above. Business continues below.
Did I ever tell you the story about
Cowboys,
Midgets, the Indians, and frontier psychiatry.
I felt strangely hypnotized.
I was in another world, the world of 20,000 girls and
Rectangles.
Storing up tomatress. A man with the golden eyeball.
Tighten your buttocks. Or juice on your chin.
I promised my girlfriend.
The violin.
Frontier psychiatry.
That boy needs therapy. Psychosomatic. That boy needs therapy. Purely psychosomatic. That boy needs therapy. Lying down on the couch? What does that mean? You're a nut. You're crazy in the coconut. What does that mean? That boy needs therapy. I'm gonna kill you. That boy needs therapy.
Granny Gazoo, let's have it, you. Now when I count three.
That boy needs therapy.
He was white as a sheet.
And he also made false teeth.
Frontier psychiatry.
Can you think of any? Do 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 do.